Hey everyone, what's up and welcome. Today we are back and we have the official gameplay reveal trailer for Arc Raiders. This is a game that I've been looking forward to, has been in development for quite some time now, and we finally have a real first look at actual gameplay available to the public, which I'm extremely excited to take a look at with you guys today, break down, just kind of, get excited about. It's not too often we're getting new major quality looking FPS titles like this, and I think this one looks pretty fantastic. So we're gonna be getting into it. This is made by Embark Studios, the same team that put together the finals, a game I was incredibly passionate about. I had so much fun with, probably more fun than I've had with any FPS over the years. Unfortunately, I felt a little bit out of love with the gameplay loop that game had to offer, but one thing I will credit Embark for is their extremely passionate team. I had the chance to meet the CEO and other team members over there, and they are driven. They really do work hard. They love their projects, and one thing I'll credit Embark for is their ability to be ambitious. They take risks where most studios and other teams just would not take risks, and especially in the FPS scene and in a world that's as volatile as our gaming world is right now. I think that is a major quality that studios need to have, and they're willing to do that. So I'm optimistic for the future of Arc Raiders. I can't wait to see what this game has to offer, and let's get into the gameplay. Arc Raiders early tech test gameplay, October 2024.
Arc Raiders is a multiplayer extraction adventure set in a distant future here on Earth. Players start in Speranza, one of the few places in the Rust Belt that is relatively safe from Arc machines that occupy the surface. There are thousands of people living down here, and there is always a need for vital materials from the world above. The Raiders are the ones who put themselves at risk, both from Arc as well as other rival Raiders. For
Gives me like Star Wars vibes.
It is from here that players can reach different parts of the Rust Belt through a network of repurposed tunnels.
Calabretta. Like, dude, I just got to say already, just the aesthetic of this game is so satisfying. If I were to compare this to the finals, already this game just has so much personality to it, like in its visuals and even the way the characters look. Hopefully the character customization is just as good as it was in the finals, but it looks like, I mean, just look at this, bro. Look at the trees. Wow. That was always actually a bit of a problem I had with the finals, is the lack of personality.
A job to obtain a seed vault from a research facility deeper into the city. The others in the squad are after medical supplies, some rare parts, and their best lead is a pharmacy nearby.
I like this, they're telling a story.
A red flare is a signal of a raider getting knocked down. But you never really know what happened there until you go look.
It's actually a nice feature. So we know this is an extraction shooter. Extraction shooters is actually a genre that I'm a little bit nervous about. But the fact that a flare goes off when a player gets an engagement and goes down, that's nice. It collects action, it gets players revolving around what's going on the map. And I mean, that's just like, every time I see extraction shooters, they're always adding like cool new little features.
Or Arc. You never know.
Wasp, over there.
Look at the map.
Let's go there.
Pieces of info. Oh, look at the birds on the zip lines. That's cool. Makes taking them risky. So by the looks of it as well, we have AI floating around the map. We just saw little robots flying around there and kind of like engaging with some other enemies. So it's a PvE game by the looks of it. It's Kovacs. I just can't get over like the visuals. Like this game looks beautiful. It looks like you're playing like an Uncharted game in multiplayer. Ooh.
They've reached the pharmacy now.
Let's get over there.
It looks like they are probably the
That's
first
something
ones
to
here.
hear.
But you can never be sure, so it is wise to double check your corners.
Hey, Raider.
Hey, Raider.
Don't shoot, I'm a friend.
You wanna split the loot?
Oh, bro. That's so bad. Oh, he's knocked though. He didn't
Making
full
friends
die.
in the Rust
So
Belt
he had a chance
is
to get
not
revived
easy.
there.
But that doesn't mean it can't happen.
But that's not our teammate, so we're just letting him be. It's cool they had like full-blown dialogue quips to like interact with enemies and stuff like that. So if you didn't have a mic, you could still fully communicate through like actual voice comms.
Wasp up there. Careful, that's a hornet.
I don't know if they're trying to like reserve the amount of weapon choice that they're showing off. He did get sniped at, but this man has a lot of trust in his pistol. Search the correct lab inside of the research building.
Down on the septic.
This is it.
Some plastic.
Looks like they got what they came for. And now it's time to get out of here. Everything that you find will be lost if you don't make it out alive. But raiders know this. It's what they do.
Oh, dude, I love the dark environments for like gunfights, and it would make it so intense. Turn off your flashlight if you want to be extra stealthy.
Raider, contact.
Hunting down people in these environments too would be like so nerve-wracking because you could just hide and like he could hide and like get away pretty easily if he snuck around like a dark corner. We got an AR he pulled out now. I guess he was saving it for like a full-blown engagement. Rather use the pistol on the AI. Wow. I'm excited to play this, man.
Engaging in firefights may sometimes be the only way out of a tight spot. Other times, being cautious and staying out of sight is the better option to make it out. For raiders hoping to thrive, the Rust Belt is filled with opportunities and secrets. If you know where to look. You'll have to stay vigilant up there on the surface,
Oh,
where
we
an
get a little sneak
armada
peek.
of arc machines roam unchecked.
A giant mech. Oh,
Where
look at that
motives
thing.
of other raiders remain dangerously unclear. You'll need to be resourceful, work with what you have, and sometimes make plans on the fly. What are you prepared to risk to get what you want? Ultimately, you get to decide what kind of raider you'll
The
become,
grappling hook.
shaping your own legacy, your raider, and your home.
Wow. I won't lie, like they're actually excited. It comes 2025 Arc Raiders wishlist now. I think I have some concerns, but I have a lot of things to be optimistic about. So once again, just to put the nail in the coffin, if I didn't say it 10 times already, I think visually the game knocks it out of the park. It looks really, really good. The game has a lot of personality. I do wonder how big the map is going to be. It seems by the looks of it, it's quite big, or maybe there'll be multiple maps. There's lots to explore. They said there's tons of secrets. I think that this will be a game to hop into with friends and just explore and constantly, you know, just do game after game just to see everything that the world has to offer. And then they have the Rust Belt, which they didn't even talk much about, but that's assuming going to be your home base, which who knows if it's upgradable, kind of like it was in the cycle, if there's going to be tons of different factions to join, etc., etc. I really do hope though that with this being an extraction shooter, there's more incentive to the game in terms of the core gameplay loop and what it naturally offers outside of just do these missions, level up, upgrade your base, get loot, that's it. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that could wear off on people quite quick. And I like to see, once we know more about this game, what it's doing to really make itself unique from the extraction shooters that we've already seen before. A lot of people say they're tired of the extraction shooter genre, which does worry me, but is warranted because we are still yet to see a permanent kind of tone setter in the extraction shooter market, other than Tarkov, which is, in my opinion, isn't a really massive scale game. Like, there are a lot of people who enjoy Tarkov, but I wouldn't say it's exactly accessible to a ton of people. But outside of Tarkov, which what I just explained, there isn't a major extraction shooter competitor, and who knows, maybe Arc Raiders could be that. But once again, there has been a ton of extraction shooters that have failed, and for many reasons. So what are we doing to evolve that? What are we doing to move forward? And I think once again, Embark is a good studio to do that. They're willing to take risks. We did see this as a third-person shooter. I've honestly grown more and more open to third-person shooters over the years. I actually really enjoy them. I feel like it's easy to play for info. Also, the concept of your character being visible at all time is nice for customization. Third-person shooters can be done well if done right. And we did see earlier in the trailer they had some shoulder swapping going on, so we do know that, I mean, that is, in my opinion, what makes a third-person shooter. As long as you can shoulder swap, it's cake. And so at first glance, first thoughts, first impressions of Arc Raiders, I want to see more, but I am happy with what I've seen so far. I'm trying not to judge it based on, you know, the very minimal amount that we were given, but we did get a bit of a story, which is, I'm glad how the trailer went about it. You know, you go in from the Rust Belt, you have a couple of missions, there's player engagements that are marked around the maps. If anybody goes down, you see flares, there's cool tools, grappling hooks, dark engagements, dark places to search. It seems like a thrilling environment. All that's left is for us to get our hands on it. I'm sure an open beta or a closed beta will come around at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not too far from now. They said a 2025 launch. Who knows? Maybe that could be in the first quarter, second quarter. We're gonna get tests soon. And so yeah, let me know your first thoughts on Arc Raiders down in the comment section below. This is a game I definitely plan on getting my hands on when I can. And since I'm gonna be checking out, I'm eager to hear what you guys have to think about it, at least from our very brief look at it today. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, a like is always appreciated, and subscribe. And if you guys wanna see more from Arc Raiders when we do check it out in the future, make sure to turn on notifications so you get notified when that goes out. But I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. Keep up, stay up. Peace out.